Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Angela Blaha here, and this is your weekly Ascension how-tos. So, thank you for joining me. Just going to give it a couple seconds here for more people to join in. I hope you're having fun with these energies, the eclipse energy, and now the retrograde energies, and all kinds of energies floating around these days. Just know that this is going to be pretty much the norm from now on. So knowing yourself, right? Knowing how you work with the energies or how you resist the energies. That's the important thing. Good morning, Ariana and Shani. Thank you for joining. All right, so let's get to the topic here. How are you connecting to your cosmic light being? Anyone? Okay, so let's break it down because I know that there's a lot of fear around cosmic light being. Like, what does it mean? Like, do I have to become some, freak of nature, whatever? No, those are all just words. These are just words. But I know that cosmic and light hold a lot of power because they are words that feel etheric. um, we don't have a lot of understanding or wisdom to these words. So today we're going to break it down. We're going to move into the energy of them. We're going to explain them a little bit and see, where it will take us. So cosmic, like how are we connecting to our cosmicness? What if cosmic, the meaning of cosmic is just that it's the pathway or a process of relating to your galactic energy. Now, galactic, we know that science has proven, right, that our DNA is the same as the galaxy's DNA. So, how do we relate to the billions of stars combined with gas and dust? Really, that's the only thing that it is. Our galactic self is just how we relate, how we communicate, how we process, how we flow or resist the energies of gas and dust. A system of stars. That's really all the galaxy is. The planet is one of the stars. Earth, one of the stars. It's just called a planet. It's the only thing that's different. So now cosmic has a whole different level of meaning, right? Cosmic now has some sort of normality to it. That's all we're trying to do here is make your cosmic light self a norm. Because once it becomes a norm, like we don't have any fear around it. Like those are words that don't hold power over us any longer. So cosmic, your cosmic self is just the system of your star energy and how you process or relate to it, right? Like it's the pathway of how you get from this physical form to a galactic form. Light, what does light mean? Honestly, it's just the illumination of something. If you're going to shine light on something, you're going to illuminate it so that you understand it better. What is it that you want to be made seen? Whatever that is, you're going to shine light on it. You're going to shine light on it so that you can see it better. That's really all that it is. Your being, that's just your existence here. So now, how are you connecting, understanding how to connect, which is the process, right? The cosmic self, to your light. What are you illuminating? What do you want to see about your own existence? See how easy that is? Now, when I ask you, how are you connecting to your cosmic light being? How are you connecting to your own self, your own existence, your own essence? And what is it that you want to illuminate? What is it that you want to see about yourself? Nothing hard here. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining, Lynn, Bev, and Debbie. Start asking your questions if you have questions along the way. Okay, so how is it that you are connecting? What is it that you need to shine light upon so that you can see yourself better? This is one of the 4 C's that I'm going to continue to focus on and start teaching more and deeper into, because I keep getting the message that these kinds of words, that's all they are, it's words. These kinds of words are not being understood, which is sort of preventing major DNA shifts, right? So that we believe, because we believe in suffering, humanity still overall believes in suffering. So no matter how hard someone tries to ignore or pretend that the shadow, these kinds of shadow kind of energies do not exist, they'll be brought to the surface in one way or another over and over and over. So we can't shift our consciousness without these understandings of how we work. Yes, Ariana, you need to shine light on your fear, but what is fear? Like, what are you fearing about your own light, about your own energy, your own vibration, your own frequency, right? Because if now that we have a different understanding about what cosmos energy is, which is just our DNA, because science has proved that we are the same DNA as everything out there in the galaxy. I mean, let's think about that for a minute. We have to have the same DNA. In order to live on the outside of a planet and not be destroyed by the energy forces around us, we have to have some compatibility with that energy force around us, which is just our DNA. So our DNA has the exact same DNA, or 99% of the exact same DNA as everything around us. Everything around us. So if we have that understanding, and that's been illuminated, I've shown light on that today, right? Like, you cannot deny that now. Science can't even deny it any longer, right? So if that actually is a norm, then what is the fear? What's the fear about? Your cosmic self? Well, there's no mystery here. There's no magic, there's no woo-woo. Honestly, this is you connecting with the highest version possible that we know is possibly, that we are possible to connect with. We now know, right, that we share all the commonalities of the galaxy. Where I feel like there's still fear is what is light, right? Like, what's light? Good morning, Rebecca. What is light? What's your light? When we open the telomeres to receive all the photon light information, what is that? It's just your wisdom. It's your truth. And I think that those are the things that we fear the most. What's my truth? Who am I really? What are my possibilities versus what are my limitations? Like, we fear more of our possibilities, of our galactic energy, of our knowledge, of the wisdom, of our responsibility, than we do of the limiting belief systems that we hold. Because honestly, we've been dealing with these limiting belief systems for eons. But what if we have moved beyond them, which is what we're shifting into, right? What if we move beyond those limitations into our magnificence? Then what? Like the cosmic light being that you are, like, that's expansive energy. Like, that's energy, that's a frequency, that's a vibration that we feel. Like, we're feeling that energy, that vibration. But maybe we don't have a remembrance of it. And so maybe what we're fearing is our own remembrance of our magnificence, our own remembrance that, wow, we are a part of this entire cosmos. You see how when I'm looking at your energy systems, everyone who's joining and who isn't joining, when I look into the consciousness, that's what we fear the most. We fear our connection to all that is versus our cosmic light being. That's just knowledge. That's just wisdom. Understanding light, understanding your vibration, understanding your frequency. Does that bring you more fear than understanding your limits? Because through this experience of separation, we have limited ourselves so much. Think about that. We have limited ourselves so much through the belief systems, through the programmings, through our fears. We have shut ourselves down so much. We have closed ourselves off so much that when I ask, how are you connecting to your cosmic light being? Somebody had to go and Google it. Why not just ask yourself, what is my cosmic light being? Am I afraid of knowing that I am connected to everything? And if I am, why? What's the purpose of being afraid of being connected? Because when we've limited ourselves, we become so individualized that when we open ourselves up to our own light, which is just our connection to all that is, it's so vast and big that the individualness of who we are can't really wrap itself around it. So we take baby steps to open ourselves up. We take baby steps to understand what our cosmic light self is. We take baby steps to understand that we are connected to everything. And how do we connect, or how do we process, or how do we communicate with everything? Because we're limited to our language. But what if we started thinking in concepts and ideas? What if your cosmic light self is just an idea? An idea of expansion into something beyond this physicalness. Something that vibrates in a different frequency than this solid form. Are you connecting to the highest version possible? And do you understand how to do it? That's really all the question is. How are you connected to your cosmic light being? Your cosmic light being is very much available to you. Are you connecting to it? Right now, that's some of the highest possible understandings of who we are. Okay, so Bev, we share commonalities with other stars. Absolutely. Because we are stars. Our DNA proves it. Our DNA proves that we are just gas and dust. And we share commonalities with everything. The galaxies, this galaxy, beyond this galaxy, everything. And can send and receive messages and wisdom from them. Absolutely. I'm remembering your star meditation series. Yeah. I did this meditation series where we like literally went to other star systems, other planets in this galaxy and connected with them and communicated with them and learned how to translate the vibration so that we can understand the message that they're sending to us all the time, that we're communicating with all the time. What's the purpose of that? Lisa says. I don't understand the question. What's the purpose of what? Bev, are the plants and animals' DNA also common to the galaxy? Of course. Of course. Do you see how that's just a normality now? I mean, science is actually proving that that our DNA is the same as everything. And the junk DNA that they thought was just junk, that was, a protein issue, is no longer a protein issue. It has communication with everything around us. We just need to activate it. We just need to, because it's been shut off or limited through the separation of our soul self, it is now coming back online. And this information is now available to every single one of us. Yes, well, changing how we treat plants and animals, that's the 2027 DNA change, right? Like that's the new change that's going to actually happen. It will actually happen or be finalized in 2027. It's actually happening right now. That's why we're, connecting more with trees and plants and animals and the earth and the galaxies. Like there's no difference between anything. We've just had this belief system that we have been different. That's the limitations of the individual. That's the belief systems that created the limitations that we are individualized. We're not individualized. That was the experience here of separation. Now that's opening up into understanding that we really aren't individualized, that we may have individual components of who we are, but in the big picture, in the holistic kind of picture, we're just a particle within that big picture. And it takes all the particles to make wholeness. But we're not really individualized. We've just believed that we have been. So Aggie, open up, right? Oh, do the telomere opening so that you feel more connected. Get a good understanding of what cosmic means. All cosmic is the process of connecting. Light is just your truth. Like if you say, my truth is that I am connected to everything, my DNA is the exact same as everything, that changes that belief system, which will make you feel more connected. It makes you feel more available to the connection, that you surrender to the connection of who you really are. You surrender to your light self. You surrender to your truth, that you are literally a part of everything around you. Everything, including the sky. Why are we so afraid of the sky? I don't know. So using light language is a way to connect. Yes, Rebecca, because what happens is when we use light language as a form of connection, it sort of brings, it actually changes our DNA, and it will help us to feel that connection. So yes, indeed. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Deb. Aggie. So my husband needs to get out of the cattle farming business. No, not necessarily, but those things will change. As 2027 comes closer to us, those kinds of things will change. And maybe he stops farming them and actually starts protecting them, using them in different ways. Who knows? Right? Like we shouldn't have fear about those things. We're just going to understand how we are connected to all that is in a more, I want to say, almost concrete way, because once we begin to understand our vibration, our light, we understand how that vibration has a domino effect on everything. Like your smile today has an effect on everything, not just other people. Has an effect on the trees, has an effect on your cells, has an effect on the animals in your life, has an effect on the food that you eat. Right? So think about that. Are you connected to the highest version possible of who you are? Because if you are, you know, like there's an intrinsic knowing here that everything around you affects you and you affect everything around you. So you're very, very careful. You're very, very careful. You become very conscious. Become very conscious about who you are, how you are. You see how your cosmic light being, like you become more and more conscious. That's really all this is. But there are words that we're using to hold us back. Like your cosmic light being is just an expanded version of you. It's a higher vibrational version of you. That's all. See how normal you are now? No woo-woo here. We're just normalizing, those words. That's all we're doing. Normalizing words. Normalizing language so that you can feel comfortable in connecting to it. Okay. Other questions? What other questions do you have? We love just like playing with these kinds of things, right? Because that's what we have to, that's what it takes in order to erase fear. Like what are the fears? The more you make light of it, the more you shine light on your fear, the less fear you have. What is it that you want to illuminate? What's the fear that you want to illuminate? Shine light on it. Let it be seen. Hello, Debbie. Oh, you're so cute. Harry 2.0. Yes. Do it. Like shine as much light as you possibly can on those fears. And use everything around you to make that happen. Right? Yes. How are you relating? What kind of information can you bring in from your cosmic self today? I want to hear back about that. What kind of information can you bring in about your cosmic self today? I want you to put it in the threads, create a thread. I'm going to put that in there. I got to write this down because I won't remember. So what was the question? What kind of information can you bring into your awareness, your consciousness, from your cosmic self today? And I want you to put your responses. Like, this isn't scary stuff. Cosmic self is primarily your connection to your highest version of who you really are. That's it. And we're going to shine light upon that. And then you're going to be that today. Simple, right? All right, all you beautiful, amazing beings, shine brightly today. Allow yourself to connect to your cosmic, your galactic light being today. We love you dearly. Until next week.